Alright everyone, what's up? Jax here. This is my first video. I am going to interested in Mario Tennis Aces, and today I am going back and doing my prediction of Mario Tennis Aces. And today I will take your time for today to explain each character in the roster. So if you guys like this content video or see more of this content, you will have a treat. And by the way, I love on tapping information down. So you are a treat when I said this now. So let's get to it all right. So here go. Let's just feast our eyes on Gurse's character roster screen. I'm just kidding. It is all right. I made my first video myself, and I actually kind of like how it turned out. Let's get started with our 25-26 if you count to me characters that will be in our Mario Tennis Aces game for the Nintendo Switch 2. So absolutely you have confirmed characters already. Well, the Nintendo Direct going to take over the top row. Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, and Donkey Kong also. All of them, they are already confirmed already, so you don't have to talk about them anymore. Then they're already going to be in a game since there's a predictions video. And next up we have the 99.99% confirmed characters, basically who have been in pretty much every other Mario Tennis game. Not really, not every other but most of but the console ones like Power Tennis and or the main ones like Open and Ultra Smash. I don't know if Ultra Smash should really count though, but let's be real. Power Tennis Open and 64 are the main three that I'm going to references, but the characters you have Peach, Daisy, Yoshi, Toad, and Bowser. All those characters are going to like I said, 99.99% make the cut for Mario Tennis Aces, since this is supposed to be the rebirth of Mario Sports franchise. So let's get on the third row. Haven't already figured it out already? Content of Baby Mario, Boo, Koopa, Sagai, and Bowser Jr. Baby Mario hasn't been a playable since Open, but he's been a mainstay in Mario Tennis series. He didn't appear in Power Tennis for some reason, but he did make this first appearance in Mario Tennis 64. Therefore, I think a baby will return in Aces. and it will be Baby Mario. Boo! It's just been a mainstay in all tennis games for some reason. I don't know why they choose Boo, but he's been in 64 Power Tennis Open and Ultra Smash. If you don't want to count, he's definitely going to return here. Koopa. He hasn't really been in Mario Tennis games that much. I mean, his last was Power Tennis. I don't remember if he was an Open or not, but his last was Power Tennis. And the funny thing is Pertupa has actually been in more games than Koopa. But with the whole recent Nintendo putting more emphasis on Koopa, making Koopa be in more games than Pertupa. I personally believe that they will put Koopa in this game instead of more insistence on Koopa, making Koopa be in more games than Pertupa. Personally, I believe that they will put Koopa in this game instead of Pertupa, and Koopa will be playable in Mario Tennis Aces. Side-Eye, I believe, will be playable because he's been in other Mario Tennis games. He was in the 64 one, yes. He was unlockable in Mario Tennis 64. He was a default in Power Tennis with Fly Guy, who I'm not putting in this game, unfortunately, was unlockable one in Power Tennis. I do believe Side-Eye was Open, not Ultra Smash, and Bowser Jr. not in stupid clown car from Ultra Smash. I mean, let's be real here. Everyone hated the clown car, so I'm just going to go on Lynn and BJ will be back to his original form feet, and everything like Power Tennis and Open, I believe, just Wrecking House. And that is the list of default characters, and those are the characters that are going to start and be automatically unlocked as soon as you start the game from the bottom for rows. Who you probably already figured out already will be unlockable. So let's just get right then. The first row. The characters these will be unlockable by doing extras or winning tournaments. I haven't really figured out how each of these characters will be unlocked yet, but they will be unlocked by doing outside of story mode. The first character that will be unlockable is Rosalina. She is pretty much guaranteed to be in this game. I mean, let's be real here. Rosalina has been very popular among the entire Mario fan base and Nintendo themselves. So there's no reason why Rosalina will not be in this game. And then with some Super Mario Odyssey influence and promotion, we have Pauline, who will make her first playable appearance. I believe in Mario Tennis Aces. This would be a giant leap forward for her and for Nintendo, as it shows that Nintendo really cares about their Mario Sports franchises. To add exclusive characters such as Pauline into the mix. And I wonder what Pauline's Mario Tennis entire be like. Definitely won't be that like her singing attire that she uses in Mario Odyssey. But let's move on. Birdo will be another unlockable character in Mario Tennis Aces. I'm hoping, I mean, if she doesn't make the cut, won't be too disappointed. But as disappointed as other people who think Birdo should have been in many other recent games, unlike some characters who have taken Birdo's place in their opinion. But for me, I don't really mind, but I do think Birdo will make an appearance in Mario Tennis Aces. I don't think she's been in a tennis game since the 64 when she was not in Power Tennis, and I don't think she was in Open, and she was definitely not Ultra Smash. So that's just my opinion. And I do think Toadette is our next character, who I do believe will be unlockable character, because they have been pushing a bit with Toadette, beginning with Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, where they made Toadette a playable character in the episode in episode 2, all the way to Mario Odyssey. Actually, where Toadette was been the person that will command the achievements inside Peach's castle. So that was something else. They gave TOA a big rule. In that game, she gave Mario like 60 moons right there. And I also believe that she would be unlockable character. She was an Ultra Smash. She is an unlockable character. So they're just going to continue that. And I also believe that would be unlockable character because she was in Ultra Smash is an unlockable character. So they're just going to continue that to win. Continue with Toadette, with the Toadette hype. Train as I say, I don't say that at all. I just made that up right now. But anyways, let's move on. Diddy Kong will be our next. And least not story mode on our character. I don't. He'll probably be. I don't like win a tournament on like hard difficulty or something like that, but that's Diddy Kong. He hasn't been in a tennis game since Open and Power Tennis, but I do believe that they are going to make a return with Diddy Kong, especially with a Turbo Freeze coming out on the Switch. And everything, Diddy Kong probably will be in Aces. The series, the appearance. So without further ado, let's get started with Carson. He got introduced back in 2018 when KBG started. He was first appearance in Wii Sport Resort, and he was a tennis player back then, and he proved them wrong. He was created by Nicholas Vatana. He made his Mii character and played with this Mii character back in Wii Party U and Wii Party. And I think it might be character to fit into Mario Tennis Aces. Pal Jr. He was introduced back in 2021 when COVID-19 happened. And since then, he was made by the director Jackson L. Bertram of Nintendo and created to be a Mii bear. And KBGJ was announced in 2020. He was in that series. Carson invited him to join in his series on that day. He was very happy to have his first best friend. And he is very good tennis player. Keep swinging his racket and the ball and hit. And I think in his a good character to join in and good fit Mario Tennis Aces Neb. He got introduced back in 2025 when KBGJ started. He was first appearance in the Wii Sports Resort, and he was a tennis player back then, and he proved them wrong. He was created by Nicholas Vatana. He made his Mii and played with this Mii back in Wii Party U and Wii Party. I think it might be good character to fit into Mario Tennis Aces. Now, let's get on 99.99% characters. Mix Money and Pell. And these two were made back in 2020. Me characters had mastered the tennis and keep fighting. These two were created by Jackson L. Bertram and Nicholas Vatana. Also, they made history back in their time and their days of Wii Sport Resort. Bottom 5 characters going to be unlocked. Extra points. These characters are going to be added in there. That's just my opinion. Now, like I said before, the bottom 5 characters are going unlocked in extreme mode. All of them are going to be bosses. And you probably know the first one is Baby DK. We're going to be like Jack L. Dot. What in the heck is Baby DK doing as a boss in the extreme mode? Well, if you could tell, it's like extreme mode has a jungle / once thing to it. I don't know if that's just one rule or if that's going to be the entire story mode. But if it is Baby DK, well, the first representative, and I do believe this could happen, Mario will end up like challenging Baby Mario. Mario. Happen. Mario could, like a misfire, will be a cutscene where Mario misfires a tennis ball into Baby DK's, when he's sleeping, and I do believe Baby DK will end up like challenging Mario will win, and Baby DK will be unlockable character. That's just my opinion, and choose with Baby DK because I needed a doubles partner for Baby Mario. So I choose Baby DK, and that was the next up, Pair of Bones. I do believe Pair of Bones will be the cup. He will be the doubles partner for Boo, and to Boo, and it won't be Dry Bones. See, Dry Bones, making a pair of bones. Since he can fly around. He could be more versatile than Dry Bones. He can make up for another boss, maybe in a giant form of something. But I do think he would make a great addition to Mario Tennis Aces. And next up, if you didn't know about this if you didn't know who is this character, He was in middle. He's another Mario Odyssey fan favorite. I do. I do believe his name is Guyon. You got to capture him and just glide to various places. And it was Kivator. I do think he can make a really good boss because this picture is like human. It's human like and he has wings and everything. It just like a mixed scene. He just put the pieces together. And do think Kion will be the second Mario Odyssey exclusive character to make the cut in Mario Tennis Aces. Next up, we have Pretty Piranha. We saw Pretty Piranha in the Mario Tennis Aces reveal trailer or the teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it. And my theory that each boss character will become a playable. I do believe that Pretty Piranha will become playable as well. I really hope that he becomes playable character. He was a playable in Mario Power Tennis, which is one of my favorite tennis games, or probably my favorite tennis game out there. And next up, as you can tell, people might get upset with this, but it's bound to happen anyway. Metal Mario. They're really pushing the middle characters, especially Metal Mario and Pink Gold Peach. But I'm not putting Pink Gold Peach in there. It's just going to be Metal Mario. And also, there is more bosses we are going over right now. Fluff, Ted, Mr. Duckman, Taxi, and Nicholas. First up is Fluff. He was introduced back in 2026 because Nicholas Fatena is saying he confirmed this guy in his movie and for the next one too. He is a guard to a castle and as well he was not developed quite yet on the Nintendo Wii or Nintendo Switch 2. He can bring his racket. He was wanted to be in Mario Tennis Aces at that time. So I think that Nintendo, which is my company, can put him in a game for the future. First up is Ted. Was introduced back in 2026 because Nicholas Fatena is saying he confirmed this guy too in this movie and the next one to his guard to a castle. As well, he was not developed quite yet on Nintendo Wii or Nintendo Switch 2. He can't bring his racket. He was wanted to be in Mario Tennis Aces at the time. So I think Nintendo, which is my company, can put him in a game for the future. Mario Tennis Aces. Tuxie. He got introduced back in 2026 when KPJ is continued. He was first appearance in Wii Sport Resort and he was tennis player back then and proved them wrong. He was created by Nicholas Vatana. He made his me and played with his me back in We Party You and We Party. And I think it might be good character to fit into Mario Tennis Is now. Get on 99.99% characters. Mr. Duckman and Nicholas. And these two were made back in 2026 me characters and had master that tennis and keep fighting. These two were created by Jackson Eric Bertram and Nicholas Vatana. Also, they made history back in their time and their days of Wii Sport Resort and Thomasy Live Living the Dream. When was 2026 happened, Wii Sport Resorts and Wii Fit Plus was in construction for their future life on the land of their very own, created by Jackson L. Bertram and Nicholas Vatana. And that completes 35 characters and how you like JLB. There should be double spawner for everybody. Well, Mario can actually be transformed into Gold Mario. It's kind of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where you have the two slots, the drop slots for Mario and Gold Mario, and Mario and Gold Mario will be each other's double partners, so they're just take over the one spot. That's how that's going to work. Mario will be a boss, maybe the final boss. I'm not sure, but he will probably be a boss in Aces. That's just Zero Pro and Jackson L. Bertram's opinion. And that is Zero Pro and Jackson L. Bertram's opinion on the Mario Tennis Is character roster. What do you think? Oh yeah, what do you guys think? Like Zero Pro and Jackson L. Bertram. Do you guys like the way that I made this roster animation? Do you guys like these types of videos? Cause I actually enjoyed making this type video. If you guys like putting all the characters information in one document, making available for you to see instead of for just one listing all the information, their names, and I'm writing on the notes on your screen. Like I usually I thought this is a lot more fun, a lot more as included, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. This has been Jack signing out. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, everyone. Bye bye.